So ready, go. 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 On the way down, you see your pelvis is moving backward quite a bit.
Yeah.
So what happens is on the way down, your pelvis is moving backward, but yet your club head and the hands are moving or outward. So they are not working together. Again. So what happens is on the way down, your left arm is going out like this. Try to bring the club head and your hand outward while your pelvis is moving backward, right? So this is what I see here. Okay, so first let's work with the kettlebell. So put your club here. Hold the kettlebell like this, so with the palms forward, and then you will swing this back and forth. And do not try to fight, just let it go. They have easy pendulum motion here. But in doing that, you have to use your legs and the pelvis. Okay? So try to swing back and forth. So instead of, again, go. Instead of just the swinging like this, you have to use your pelvis for, no, you don't have to turn that much, but so try to feel the rhythm. Swing, use your legs and pelvis, swing, 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 swing. Yeah, this is what you need to feel, okay? So use your legs. So the arms are still in front of your body. You're not doing much with your arms. Try to use your legs and pelvis. Swing, swing more actively. Make it a bit bigger. Swing, swing. Yeah, but that should come from your leg action. Yes, pelvis. Swing. And then when I say go, and then make a big wind up, and then try to throw. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom, like that. So now, because this is heavier than your club, so you have to really use your body better, right? So again, yeah, already it looks really good. Swing, yes. Swing, swing, swing. And they try to keep the hands close to your body. Swing. So just to use your legs and then pelvis, yes. Swing, 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 swing. And make small steps. Make small steps. Yeah. Swing. So, yeah, when you repeat this, automatically you will, adjust to it. So, yeah, make small steps. Swing, swing, swing. That's good. Let it go. Swing. Yeah. So it's not that difficult. Yeah. Now try to hold it as if you're holding a club. So this palm is forward, but this one is back. Like hold it like this, and then swing it like you're swinging a golf club. The same thing. Again, use your legs. Swing, 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 swing. Keep doing. Swing, 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 swing. So make a more rigorous motion with your legs and pelvis. Swing, swing. Okay, that's good. Now let's take a look at what you're doing here. Swing, swing, swing. So make a more rigorous motion with your legs and pelvis. Swing, swing. So when you're doing this, your pelvis is not moving backward.
Yeah.
Because your leg legs have to work with the ground, right? So there's no room for excessive pelvis motion backward.
Yeah.
So this is how you feel whether you are really working with the ground or not. So again, when the weight-bearing hip is really working with the ground, then the hip cannot move backward that much. Okay? So this is really good. Now I'll take another one from this direction. So then when you repeat the swing, and then when I say let it go, then you make a final big wind up and then try to throw, okay? Okay, go, swing, use your legs, swing, use your legs more, swing. So your knees have to flex and extend, swing, swing. Try to have a little bit of a vertical rhythm, up and down, slight feel of vertical motion. So, okay, swing, 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 and then let it go. Swing. Yes, this is a good start. So that way you can feel, okay, what it is like to work with the ground. This is a 10 pound.
Okay.
So get one if you don't have it already, and then use a kettlebell. This is really good. So you can use it for warm up. And then, particularly this one is good because it has a large handle.
Yes, large handle.
Yeah. The next is the rope swing. Okay. Have you ever done this? No. So it's like this. Go here, and then swing, swing, swing. So you have to work with the rope, okay? And then you have to have a consistent plane here on back and forth. Now it's quite obvious that you are using your arms going in the backswing. You are using your arms, but you have to actually use the whole body. So keep turning the shoulders. So from here, keep turning your shoulders all the way, and then bring the rope, and then make the backswing a bit faster. No, faster doesn't mean you have a quick transition. You still have to enough time. So what has to happen is this rope will go over your right shoulder here, and it will end up about here. You have to let the rope go around your body, then start the downswing. Okay? So swing, swing, and make it faster. Make it faster both ways. Both ways. So instead of using your arms and then snapping like this, try to use body. Remember, when we use the kettlebell, you use the lower body, right? So use the legs and pelvis turn. With that, swing, let it go. Swing, swing, yes, now already it's improving. Good. Yeah, so in doing that, what we have to pay attention to is whether you are moving the rope consistently along a plane here. So that's one thing. And also you have to give enough time for the rope to go around your body and then start bouncing both ways. Okay. So again, swing, swing, swing. So this time, instead of having this snapping motion, try to connect all the motions, so continuously. So continuous motion instead of like this, okay? Make it continuous. That continuous does not mean rush the downswing. So you still have to have enough time. But overall, instead of quickly accelerating and then stopping, have a gradual acceleration, deceleration, okay? So connect all the motion. So, yeah, keep moving, connect all the motion. And then give enough time so that the rope can go around your body. Okay. Then now you're using your lower body a lot, so that's good. Again, keep doing it. Swing, swing, swing. And then during the backswing, try to turn your shoulder a bit more. Yeah. So have good wind up, good wind up, good wind up, and then let it go. Have a bit more time at the top, have a bit more time at the top. Still you tend to rush. So when you have a continuous shoulder turn, with the shoulder turn here, then the rope will go around like this, okay? And then let it go. So instead of a rope stopping here, it has to go around more. So keep a more continuous shoulder turn. Yes, like that. So that far. So using your legs, use your legs to move the ropes. Yes. Swing. Now, let's choke up the rope. So make it short. Now this is too short. About here. This time, increase the tempo. So try to quickly swing back and forth to see how it goes. I think that's too short. So make it a bit longer. Yeah. So with that, increase the tempo. Find the best tempo for this motion. You don't have to go too fast. Make it a bit faster. Make it a bit faster. Yeah. And then here, the rope goes to the neck, right? Because during the backswing, you have a tendency of flat backswing. So try to, let's go back to the kettlebell. So with this kettlebell, you have to feel that. In the kettlebell swing, you cannot pull it backward because of the weight. So you will have a more upright plane. And then remember the hand position with that. So where your hand goes during the swing. Yeah, when you have good swing like that, feel where your hands are at the end of the backswing. So in order to make that swing back and forth, oh, this is really good now. Yep. When you're using your lower body better. So when you swing like that, your hands are more here, right? Yeah. Try to come up with a similar hand position with the rope. So instead of hands going backward too much, try to more go this way. Yeah, swing, again, swing. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So now let's have a long one here. And then so the swing should be a bit faster, okay? But again, feel the hand motion. Now it's becoming flatter. Now it's becoming flatter. Yeah, that overall, that swing motion is a lot better. And then it gives you a lot more consistent, plane. Okay. But because your initial swing is a bit flatter going back here, go here, and then the left arm is coming out and try to throw while the pelvis is moving backward. But now it's a lot better organized. Again. So remember that hand position. Let it go. A good continuous backswing. The backswing should, your shoulder has to turn more. Your shoulder has to turn more. Oh, that's too quick. That's too quick. So again, the purpose of this swing plane is to establish good swing plane here. That's one thing. The second one, you have to wait until this motion is done. So you have to have a mature backswing. So this is completed, and then start the downswing. So give a bit more time. That doesn't mean you're going slow or completely stopping at the top. Still, the motion is continuous. Do not stop. continuous motion, but keep turning the shoulders all the way instead of just stopping and then using your arms. So now increase the shoulder turn more instead of using your arms. Yes. Okay. Keep doing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Swing. 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 Very good. Now, if you look at this, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Swing. 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 So the rope does not go to your neck, right?
Yeah.
So it's coming down here under your armpit, both ways. So now you have a really consistent swing plane.
Yeah.
So you need to practice this rope swing a lot. Again, remember, the purpose of the rope swing is to establish this consistent swing plane and also have good timing for the transition.
Okay.
No rushed transition, both ways. So wait until it matures and then bring it back. The same thing here. Okay, let's do it one more time. Yeah, quickly you got that. So give more shoulder turn during the backswing. Give more shoulder turn during the backswing. Turn more, turn more. And then watch the ball over your left shoulder. So as if there's a ball here. Then during the backswing, give enough turn here, and then you gaze the ball over your left shoulder.
Okay.
So again, go to the top of backswing. So here, I want to have enough turn here. This enough shoulder turn is important, okay, later in the downswing, because you will be able to generate a lot of speed with the shoulder turn. So give more shoulder turn, and then watch the ball over your left shoulder. Turn the shoulder more, and then use the legs actively. Try to promote the turn of the body. Okay. And then make the speed a bit faster, but not snapping, using the legs and the shoulder turn. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. Swing, swing. More shoulder turn. More shoulder turn. On it. Keep working on it. Swing, swing. More shoulder turn. More shoulder turn. Okay. So this is for you. This is a souvenir. So at home, use the rope a lot, and then try to do the rope swing a lot. And on YouTube, I have a piece on the rope swing. So watch that video, and then try to follow. All right. So we use the kettlebell in order to feel where the hand should be when you have consistent motion back and forth. You have a tendency of going back here, going flat. And then on the way down, the head and hands are moving outward, but your pelvis is moving backward quite a bit. But when you start using your lower body more, then if you adjust your hand position here, then everything works really well together. Okay? All right. Then what we'll do is the so-called two-step swing drills. Have you seen two-step swing drills?
Maybe.
Okay. So the opposite way, actually 1, 2 here. So we have 3 stages. Stage 1, you will keep the both feet together, and then throw the club toward the target first, and then at the end of this motion, you will take a step that way, and then start the backswing. And as it goes up about here, start the left step, and then let it go. Okay, so let's feel the rhythm. You don't have to swing hard this time, just to feel the flow. Okay. Again. Now, yeah, the rhythm is already, she knows. So generally, junior players quickly get the rhythm, so it's not a problem. So at the end, let's keep a little bit of wrist motion here. So instead of just stopping here, give a little bit of wrist motion. Remember when we looked at the data, so you, on the way down, you have tendency of moving the chest, shoulder girders, and then arms and club as one unit, right? But in order to change that, toward the end of the backswing, give slight wrist motion here, and then start the downswing. So again, stage one, using the same rhythm. Again. Again. So now, imagine you have here a piñata, big piñata. Inside you have a lot of treasures. If you break it open, then all yours. Okay, let's swing hard. So let's increase the level of effort. So that means that you will also have to have a good initial motion. This motion toward the target is called the trigger motion. So let's have a good active trigger. With that, you will also have an active backswing, and then let it go. Aha! So here I see three different things. One, your trigger motion was really small. Okay, but keep a bigger motion using the body. Okay, and then two, your transition was too quick. Rush it. And then three, this is one thing you have to pay attention to. This is why you move your pelvis backward. On the way down, you tend to drop this down. But instead of going down like this, just try to swing through without pulling it down. Okay? But again, just to break the piñata. So everything starts with this active trigger motion. So try to make the trigger motion active. Then do the backswing fast. Yes. Now the overall flow is a lot better. Why? Because of this more active trigger motion, your backswing was faster. And then when you introduce the wrist motion at the end, it's hard to rush down. So that was solved. So again, have good active trigger motion. And then so I keep a little bit of wrist motion at the top and then coming down. But when you lower your body, again, you have the tendency of lowering here. When you do this, then it's hard to interact with the ground with your legs. So just come down here without intentionally lowering, and then try to push the ground with your left leg. But at this point, you don't have to worry about all these things. All you need to pay attention is have a good active trigger motion with that active backswing. So let's break the piñata. So give me 5 swings, 5 stage ones. Oh, that trigger motion is too weak. You're going too cautious. You have to really throw. Let it go. Again. So it should be almost like a Yeah. So make it really fast both ways. Again. Oh, so here, you started the first step a bit earlier. So while this is going, you already started, but let it go, throw, and then step back. So you can start the step until before this is completed. That's okay. But when you pull, it's not active snapping pull, but rather you have to wait until this turn is done and then start the turning. So have a mature turn here and then start the backswing. Yes, like that. And then make it rigorous. Throw and then bring it back and then let it go. Again, you snapped because you had the wrist cock here. Then from here, without waiting, you try to pull it down. So the active backswing is not coming from your arms, but it has to come from your lower body. Okay, the flow is better now. Again here, so throw, bring it back, and then let it go. Again, good throw, bring it back, and let it go. Yeah, this rhythm. Again. So if you repeat this automatically, you will find the most comfortable flow here. Again. Are you really breaking the piñata? The transition is too quick, so give more time. So at the top of backswing, and the enough shoulder turn. You need enough shoulder turn, and then a little bit wrist cock at the end. Wait until your body can really help the downswing instead of quickly rushing down. That's better. That timing is better. That timing is better. Again. Again, the step is too early. The first step is too early. So let's do this. Throw, and then take a step, and then let it go. So after you take a step, then you have to start the turning. Okay? Oh, yes, that's better. That's better. So you waited until it's matured again. Yeah, that trigger is but still a bit too cautious. You're going too slow. Have this rhythmic throw. So here, from here. Like that. Again. So from now on, your goal is to break the piñata. Again. Again. When we did the kettlebell swing and the rope swing, where were your hands? More there, right? Yeah. Now you are going flat, so. Again. Now, in the downswing, you have to use your body instead of your arms. So try to let it go. Using your body, let it go. And then throw the arms and club. Again. 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 You have not broken the piñata yet. Swing hard. Again. Again. Yeah, you will need to practice this a lot so that you can find the best rhythm. Again. yeah, to motivate you, something like this. So currently your swing is too cautious. So here, so use your lower body. When you swing, it's not arm motion here, pulling it down, but rather it has to be your leg action. Okay. Again. Okay. So what I see is that still on the way down, you tend to bring it. On the way down, you tend to bring this down too much. So you will not be able to use the left leg here. So let's do something called horizontal swing. So in the horizontal swing, keep your arms relatively close to the body, okay? And then keep the club horizontal. And then do the trigger motion the same here. And then keep a little bit wrist cock and move this more horizontally like this. So from here, wrist cock here, and then swing down. But again, in the downswing, also try to maintain relatively horizontal, okay? So from there, first this way, the trigger motion first. So in the trigger motion, what you are doing is only using the wrist like this. Okay. But here, now keep it in front of your body. You see? When you turn your body, it goes this way. This is what I want to see again. So from here, yeah, turn, and then also doing the backswing. This is what should happen. And then give wrist cock here. And on the way down, swing hard. So use your pelvis and the legs. Again, horizontal. Keep it horizontal. Keep it horizontal. Better, but you try to drop. So you don't have to drop it. Just from here, just try to throw. Like that, yes. So that's better. Again. Now give me more rigorous swing. Yes. Again. And then have more time at the end. No need to transition that quickly. Yes. So what happens is that the more you take time back there, you will the more you will engage your lower body. So that's the idea. Again. Again. The trigger motion is weak. You will basically, this trigger motion will serve as the beginning of really active swing, right? So you have to have a good active motion using the body and then bring it back. So the whole idea is instead of using the wrist, doing the trigger motion, use your body. So throw the club this way using the body, and then turn with the body, then let it go. Yes. So again, keep that flow. So now both ways, keep a really rigorous swing this way and then also backswing. So swing hard both ways again, and then have more time. So again, and then on the way down, no need to drop this side. Just if you are from here, then start the swing from there instead of dropping it. If that's your habit, we need to break it today. So, again. All right. Now, here I will add another component. So the same thing, the same motion. No, so the same thing. First, throw the club this way. It's a trigger motion. And then as you approach to the end of the backswing, squat. Okay, toward the end of the backswing. And then when you start the downswing, instead of paying attention to what you are doing here, try to pay attention to your leg. And then you have to start the downswing by kicking the ground with the left leg.
Yeah.
So forget about what you're doing here, okay? Throw, bring it back, and squat down. And as you start the downswing, push the ground hard with the left leg. So give me good squat motion at the end. Again. So I need and this is more squat at the end of the backswing. Swing again. Okay. So let's see here. Going back. Still you're not squatting, but on the way down you try to lower your body. But not toward the end of the backswing squat. So when you start the downswing, just to kick the ground. Okay. So again, if you look at this one, still here, and then on the way down, you try to lower your body. And also look at your left arm here when the downswing starts. Look at your left arm. Your left arm is always going out like this. So again, give me the squat motion toward the end of the backswing, but not at the beginning of the downswing, okay? Like that, like that. So the squat motion should be at the end of the backswing. So you can go more down. So when the club is about here, then start the squat motion. Okay, and then on the way down, kick the ground, and then do the downswing. And then when you do downswing, instead of keeping the hands away here, try to swing like this. Keep the hands close to your body. Yes. Now kick the ground hard on the downswing. So try to swing really hard in the downswing. So when you kick the ground harder, then your downswing is faster. So the speed is actually coming from the left leg action. Again. Now, the trigger motion was you're just using this, but the trigger motion should come from the body turn. Body turn, and also during the backswing, body turn. So try to instead of giving a lot of motion like this during the trigger motion, just hold it here. Just hold it as one unit, and then turn. No, do not allow your wrist to go like that. So just hold the club tightly, and then so like this. During the backswing, during the trigger motion, instead of going like this, just try to feel the motion of the club head. Let it go, bring it back, and then kick. So it's like this. Yeah. So you have to swing hard by kicking the ground again. You're holding the end of the grip, right? Try to choke up a little bit, make it a bit shorter. It's okay for this exercise. You can go over here, hold it, give good body turn. No, again you lower your body in the downswing. So lower the body, squat at the end of the backswing. and then kick the ground. Yes. Swing really hard. Break the pinata. You see? You see? As you use your leg more, the swing becomes faster. Again. So low squat at the end of the backswing, toward the end of the backswing. Yes. That's it. Again. Yes. So the reason why you could not generate much speed was because on the way down, you always, during the downswing, you lower the body, bring it down, so your leg cannot push the ground. Again. So that squatting has to happen toward the end of the backswing, right? And then start the downswing by kicking the ground harder. Again, lower the body a bit earlier during the backswing. Squat a bit earlier. Yes. Okay, so now you will be able to probably break the pinata and then claim all the treasures. So again, swing. Yeah, so swing is getting faster. Again, toward the end of the backswing, you will lower, you will squat the body, and then start the downswing with the lefty kick. Yep. And then have a bit more time. When you have more time at the end of the backswing, then it's easier to start the downswing by kicking the ground with the left leg. Yeah. So now, so this is the image. Have a good wind up. Before you hit the pinata, okay, you have to have a good wind up here. This wind up comes with this squat motion. Good wind up, and then let it go. Again, so when you do the downswing, from this position, just try to throw instead of bring your hands down intentionally. Yes. That's it. That's the idea. So by using your shoulder turn, you will throw the arms. Yes. Now it's getting faster. Again. So you don't have intention lowering motion. So all you need to pay attention to is toward the end of the backswing, lower the body, and then when you start the downswing, use your left leg. Yes. So really the speed is mainly coming from the left leg action. Okay, again. Have good wind up, let it go. Woohoo, yes. So that's the idea. You have enough shoulder turn during the backswing, and have good wind up, and then you have all these springs loaded, and let it go at once. Okay. Yes. So now you are using your lower body more actively. Again. Now, let's make the trigger motion faster. When you have a faster trigger motion, then with that, you will be able to also have a faster backswing. Yes. Again. That trigger was not that fast. So, yes, that was fast enough. But however, you had a quick transition here, like this. So we have more time. It's all about wind up at the end of the backswing. Again, the transition is fast. So as you squat and give good wind up and then let it go. So if you really want to hit that pinata hard, then you don't just swing like this, but rather and then let it go. So pay attention to the wind-up aspect, okay? The key is the good wind-up. Yes. Now again, when you have a good wind-up, then naturally you will have a good downswing. Yes, it's getting faster, faster. And then when you start the trigger motion, instead of standing like this and then start, you must have a little bit of body motion beforehand, so that you can start more actively. So do not maintain a completely stationary position when you start the swing. Always your body has to slightly move and then prepare. Oh, let's do this. So swing back and forth many times, horizontally. Try to swing back and forth, and then back and forth. Keep swinging, and then try to use your lower body when you swing both ways. Try to use your lower body. Swing, yes. Yes. Swing. Swing, yes. The speed is coming from lower body action, yes. Yes. That's the idea. Okay? So the speed is coming from the lower body again. So let's do, again, the horizontal swing. Using the good wind up and using the body, swing around. Yes. So when you continuously swing back and forth, and in order to maintain this motion, you have to use your lower body. If you just use your arms, you cannot continue this that many times. So let's go back to what we did, the horizontal swing. So with the trigger, and then as you go back, you have a good squat, and also good wind up, and then on the way down, kick the ground, and then also this image will help. So you wanna.